Okay guys, I have an amazing idea. Since I have a release party record with partners, as in 0, we are going to play a game where I'm forced to interact with women. And maybe get myself a lady at the end of the video. Will I be successful? Will I find a woman I like? Isn't this a game review series? Again! All of this and more in the next episode of In the Game video game. Today's game is maybeCrush, by all the intents and purposes a clicker game, but instead of a cookie, some really nice ladies. Yuck. So, first we need to define what I'm looking for in a woman using my old list from when I was 8. First, be as smart as me. You know what? I will back up this requirement. I know it sounds a bit egotistical and a bit elitist, but think of it like this. It's quite obvious actually. I don't want a girl that thinks the Thunderbolts movie is deep because it's about depression, but has no actual addressing of its symptoms and its consequences. I want a girl that watches Evangelion with me and just gets it, unlike most modern YouTube anime reviewers that talk high and mighty like Shinji equals bad is a new critique. Second, no smoking. Yeah, absolutely. Unless it's like a vape thing and you are quitting, I don't want to put up with that shit. Like, I have my asthma in remission, I don't want it to come back. And if it passes to our kid, I don't want to have to rush him to the ER. But smoking after sex is hot. I do that just for the visual and then die. Third, no tattoos. Meh. I still kinda agree in parts. I like skin and its color, all of them. So too many tattoos just turn me off, I guess. You can take the boy out of Sunday school, but you can take Sunday school out of the boy, I guess. But I'm still more open about it now, even if I still prefer little to no tattoos. And that's it, I guess. Yeah. I was not a kid that wanted big ass and big boobs. Ironically, the moment I decided I preferred big booba was when I confessed to my crush, which was the flattest chested in class, in senior year. So, anything physical I'm pretty inconsistent about. So, let's download the game and hold up. Yeah, that's a surprise tool that will help us later. Okay, we open the game and look for our woman. Hold up, I need to connect to a new Play Store account. And we're in. Okay. The fucking fuck. She got me here and crash. What the fuck? This is too many letters. I can't read this much. Okay, here is what happens. You are Issei's white cousin that keeps stumbling into girls while in your day-to-day life because you are 2000 Kirito. And later on it's revealed you have to save the world by dating a fucking the ladies. But that's neither here or there for the setup. Ayo, it's Key PD. I think I've heard of her. Ain't no party like a PD party, right? Whatever. She's here to be our Navi for our horny desires and put us on to the right universe made girls instead of a goth girl. All 100 of them in my bed. Yeah, right. Like I could do that IRL. We move on to our first universe mandated girl, Cassie. She looks a bit whiter than usual. So, this girl is not only broken on the outside, like it's shown, but she's also broken on the inside because she's a tsundere. I don't care what the Ricky says. Those pretentious anime fans can go suck a dick for all I care. Not mine though. I like people that shower. We first need to get a job to pay for her American hospital bills. I bet you'd want to be European. We just need to wait 2 years for life-saving surgery, but we don't pay shit outside of too many taxes. The first job Is it Burger King or McDonald's? Your favorite one? Comment down below for engagement. The gameplay is very simple. You get various jobs! Like you are that one dude from the Gumball series. Upgrade your skills, buy stuff for the girls and give them attention, and eventually go on dates with them and question what time power YTC has. Is this just a romantic bit life? Kinda. It's a mix of dating sims and clickers, probably meant to be played in 10-minute bursts and not in span for 30 minutes to get enough footage for an 8-minute video. I hope that detail isn't important. Also, there's a really easy joke to be made about how women want to everything and bring nothing to the table, but spoilers alert, I've played Blush Blush and it's the exact same loop. And you are the one who wants to see ladies in bikinis, so pay up. $20 for a sketch and $40 for the colored one. I may be trash at drawing, but it's better than those commissions Cynical keeps buying. We work on Cassie a bit more until she only somewhat hates us. And we unlock a new girl, Mio, after beating her high score at an arcade machine and she gets sad. Woman gaming, am I right, boys? Not funny. Because she didn't gain weight while eating ice cream or use hacks in Call of Duty or Battlefield, and then say that they are trends to deflect criticism. But that doesn't happen, right guys? If she did one of the two, it would be 10 times funnier. Hold on, people might not get this one. So there was a VTuber who was cheating on a game, on a shooter, with some kind of aimbot, and they said that an attack offer was an attack on the trans community. You know, for whatever reason, and some people ate it up in the only section of the internet where the males are the minority. Make that make sense. So, we now start juggling girls. The sad part is that I don't even have one to juggle in real life. Actually kind of depressing to imagine you getting caught with another one when the other thinks you are only going out with her. If you want to start a harem, say you are queer and keep one token gay friend, is what I'm saying. Maybe me, so I can finally get some play outside of my own hand and bed. Okay, I forgot to talk about this. Diamonds exist, which you can use to skip stuff and buy some new content. KK? K. Woodrow Wilson approves. We continue the second or third most monotonous gameplay loop until we unlock the third woman, Quill, a homeless cat lady, probably the most compatible with me. But I'm not feeling any of these girls. Is this what you social people go through when dating? Go through nice girls, well, nice besides Miss Tsundere. People that just don't vibe with you? I guess that this is like a mirror to dating apps and player lifestyles. You go out and to bed with a different woman every day, some stay in your life longer, some are only footnotes. Am I a footnote on my old crush's life? I know she had to reveal she was dating because of me. Did she like me but decided to be faithful? Am I her skater boy and she's my ballet girl? So I guess I need to wait for my Avril then. Questions. I play for a bit more, but we stagnate. The wait times, the juggling of tasks, all fun in games where tools are smartly feeding into the gameplay. But here they are just time wasters to get you to spend money, or get out of the app, get a life, get a real woman. No, if this was that, then why make a game like this? My mom keeps asking if I have a girlfriend. I'm sick of that question, by the way. I don't relate to anyone in circles they put me in or the ones I go to keep my relation with them stable. When I said I was happy at the anime convention, even though I was alone, they said it was only a space to relax and have fun. Isn't that how you make friends? By being happy? Not trying yourself to fit in to other standards? They met at the club. I'm still young. Even if I need to be happy working on something, downplaying when I feel happy should not be their first instinct. I get bored after the busy work, so after meeting a new girl, I decide to change game. By the way, for those who want to know, I have played this game before. My favorite girls are Alpha, Ava, Wendy, Sawyer, Amelia, and Nova. Welcome to Just Kiss Him Already, a BL visual novel that can only be found on itch.io, I think. Yeah, I browsed there. Take of that what you will. I call myself Dante. Hey, I look cute. I enter high school, and as we walk through the corridor, we see two guys discussing running in the corridor or something. Both are really cute. I go past them and enter the class, and we learn that they are named Hayden and Arley. They give me a school tour, bickering on the side, and I join Arley in the gardening club. Later in the day, I'm approached by a girl called Nanala that later reveals she wants them to become friends again, or even get more closer than that. I decide to help the student council despite thinking Arley is cuter, to seem more responsible and beyond the good graces of the school. Do you think it's because of this mentality that I made my crush and reject me? I ended up stop playing the game. Who writes this script, man? I was looking for a gay kiss, but nothing happened, so here's one my friend found a few months ago. I really can't give a score to the visual novel since I barely played it, so Crush gets a 6 out of 10. Definitely better as a 10-minute time waster every day, even if stuff like events encourage you to play with her micromanaging stuff. Like, sub, whatever. Arrivederci, peace. And you don't seem to understand. Just kidding. To show that I'm not a musical disaster, I actually am putting something I was working on at the background. A live version of something, I guess. I should have the lyrics somewhere, but it's something like let's see. Come closer, things aren't over. You still remember how to fly, right? Spread your wings. And then there was a second part that was like, come closer, things aren't over. Something about me falling off, and it was really poetic, you know. I was actually going to do a full playthrough of Crush, but it was really boring, and I didn't want to wait I didn't want 2 hours of footage or plus. Yeah. So I actually just chose to pivot. And do I have to speak more? Yeah. Oh, did you know my favorite my favorite Pokemon, let's go with it. My favorite Pokemon is actually, Snivy maybe. I also really like Darkrai, Squirtle, B-Sharp. I really like Gen 5 actually. Gen 5 is actually really good. I just finished Pokemon Black the other day. Yeah. That's about it. Yeah. I'm trying to make music. Bye.